difference between us and Formula 1 is Formula 1 has an extra about 8 zeros.
We expect to get from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds, 60 miles per hour, and expect to decelerate in probably about half that time. It's obviously a scaled down Formula 1 car, so the materials we use are fairly similar. The sort of accelerations you'll see going around a corner in that car is fairly similar to a Formula 1 car.
So a big part of the SAE focus is to get a final year project student. So every mechanical engineering student has to do a final year project, which is effectively a thesis. And so one part of that project has to be either a design or a research component. So a lot of people would choose to do their design component on some part of the car. So usually the car is divvied up into bits and pieces, and somebody will look at one aspect, and after every event, we'll identify aspects that can be improved. So, usually the chassis usually has a life of 2 years, and then it is further developed in the second year. So this year, even though we've started out with a new chassis, it's essentially the same chassis design as last year, just a little bit tweaked, which means that that chassis is going to be further developed in other aspects. So you're looking at motor choice and like engine mapping. We're looking at suspension design. A big focus this year was ergonomics as well. So that was a big failing of last year, and so that's something that we're looking into, and hopefully getting new FYP students for next year into looking at those aspects of the car.
Yeah, the car we ran the year before was much higher, and this one was much more agile. The one we're building currently, we expect to be far better than that, because that was already a really good car, and we're improving it even more. So, yeah. It's obviously a bit more agile than any car that anyone has got at home, but that makes it special.